How are you, class? Really fine. Okay, our topic today, we are going to learn about sensitization and motivation, or motivation and sensitization in dogs. Motivation, it is in life, it does certain things which are fundamental in the behavior of the dog, like behavior modification, behavior shaping of dogs. Remember, dogs perceive their elements by the use of their senses. That means each time dogs receive information from their brain about the environment. And it is because of the senses of the dog, that's why we train them to detect certain ingredients that human beings cannot see with their naked eye. Yes, that even human beings, that even computers or other machines cannot detect. Yes, that's why dogs are shifted to form a technical division to join technicians, mostly in the military. They are called technical dogs because they work with the technicians in the military, just because of their strong scent. People can wonder why we train dogs. We would have trained rats because rats sniff better than dogs. But you're not going to condition a rat to go around a vehicle or to search for your luggage. Tortoise sniff better than dogs. And how can you pick a tortoise to clear for your road? Or clear open ground side because the elephants want to run, to land down. Even fish, they sleep better than dogs. But how are you going to bring a fish from the water? Are you going to catch in the basin to sleep around your vehicle? You see? So that's why dogs are followed. They qualify and they put them in the military section mostly to assist people to detect those ingredients that cannot be seen by human eyes, even the computer. But the problem comes that human beings lack knowledge about the sensing system of dogs. And it has brought a very big problem in daily utilization of dogs from the trainers and even the handlers. Because they do not know how dogs use the senses. And before you know about how dogs use the senses, first you have to learn about the sensory spectrum and how it works. Whatever is applicable to human beings also is applicable to dogs. When you complete dogs, you're completing human beings. Remember, a person who is supposed to be a teacher must understand how a human brain works in order to teach. But here we are teaching. Even a person who trains dogs, who handles dogs, must understand how the sensory system of the dog works and how the spectrum works. You have to begin to understand the spectrum. That's when you can identify the mistakes of the dog. You can test your dog, correct reaction. You can correct the mistake. Dogs always, they respond every day, searching for physical and psychological needs. And if those needs are not met, they do not work. That's why today we are learning about motivation and sensitization. Motivation, it is dependable on two concepts. Motivation and sensation is dependable on two concepts. There's the concept of need and there's the concept of drive. So need is referred to the dog's needs referred to a dog ability. Is able to get some needs so that it can do a task. So it is an internal imbalance which comes within the dog. And if that need is not met, the dog cannot work. It is referred as an internal imbalance that arises when a dog is deprived of something. And when the need is not met, that dog will not work. And dogs experience this every time like human beings. Every time. So handlers have to identify the needs of those dogs in order for the dog to make a task. Another thing is drive, the concept of drive. Drive is a dog's attempt to restore the state of imbalance By acquiring what? The need. He tries to restore that state of balance because he was needy. Now he's trying to restore that state of balance so that he can acquire what's needed. You get me? Because every time dog perceives, they respond to the environment in searching for psychological and physical needs. And if they are not met, they will not work. So that's why today I want to tell you that you must fulfill the needs of the dog. Now, what are those needs? Number one, oxygen. Oxygen is the more and the toughest need of the dogs because breathing to obtain oxygen is so much fundamental in the task performance of the task. If there is no oxygen, dog cannot work. Remember, dogs are panting animals. They breathe with their open mouth each time. So a person who is handling a dog, who is training a dog, must understand that importance of oxygen and what a dog does to acquire oxygen. Yes. You must understand that need of oxygen and what a dog does to acquire oxygen. Yes. It's very important in a daily situation of dog if you train a dog handler. Don't roll out with dogs like that. Another kind of need is water. Water should be given in the adequate quantity such that thirst does not interfere with the task formation. When a dog is put on task, he should not be hungry. When a dog is going for work or training, task conditioning, a dog must have water in adequate quantity such that thirst does not interfere with task performance. Another need is food. Food is also supposed to be given to a dog in adequate quantity such that hunger does not interfere with what? The task performance, yes, trainings and work. Yes. Socialization. Dogs have a need to socialize in their pack. That the pack is composed of people, either people or dogs themselves. Yes. It is composed of people or dogs. And the duration between the socialization between the dog and handler must be acquired such that communication, petting and praises become meaningful to the dog as a reward. I repeat, the duration between the dog and the handler during socialization must be what? Adopted, must be realized such that the vocal communication and the petting, like praising, should be meaningful as a reward. Like when you speak to the dog will like it. It will increase its likeness of doing for you a good thing. That's like a reward, a positive reinforcement. And also, in the socialization, must be continued always, such that your praising can be effective to maintain a desired behavior. Do you get me? Yes, sir. Your dog should never lose a desired behavior. So you must make sure that socialization must be continued always, such that your praising can be effective enough to maintain a desired behavior. Also, some need of the dog, like pain. Dog detect pain, and they can avoid them. And through those pains, we can even train them in verbal correction. That's the avoidance training. Through the pain, you can even train them escape training. That's the use of a choking and a lead. It's called escape training. So when you combine escape training and vocal communication, that's avoidance training. This avoidance training turns and become a very good natural. It is a very good procedure of training dogs because it is painful natural to the dog when you speak it when you correct it in a vocal way. you correct it in a vocal way other than choking it with a leash. So that vocal way becomes more painful to the dog. So that's the system you have to use when you are correcting your dog. When you combine vocal communication, that is it, our body's training. Then the use of a leash and a choke chain using pressure is escape training. When you combine the two, the vocal communication, I repeat, the vocal communication becomes more powerful because it is emotionally paining a dog. When you say "fui," no, it pains the dog so that the dog can maintain good behavior. So you take up with the vocal communication, yeah, which is a correction of the dog verbally. That's avoiding something. If a dog wants to do something, no, stop it, the dog stops. It's painful naturally to the dog. Yeah? Other than you choking a dog doing what. So when you combine them, the vocal communication, correction, comes the top, but it's emotional, painful to the dog. Now, another needs again what? There is a need for hunting prey. Dogs have a need to hunt the prey. Eh? Now this hunting, it incorporates a dog to do what? To chase and manipulate. When manipulating in dog, it means bite and tear. A dog must be allowed to do that. And remember also in socialization, their inheritable behavior of play must not be denied of them. Dogs are supposed to be play, keep them happy, not to work. Sometimes you can go where you are going. Some bosses don't understand. They make you work the dog the whole hour. Dogs only work for 3 hours. After 3 hours, they are just veteran. If your boss wants you to work for a full day, at least they should give you 2 dogs. But after 3 hours, that dog is supposed to rest. That dog is supposed to play with the handler and together with the other dogs of socialization. So that inheritable behavior of play should not be denied of the dog if you want to maintain a working dog frequency. A dog must not do what? They should play, they keep them happy. Play make them happy so that they can increase the likelihood of working. That's why many years ago, like in 2000, we started sending dog handlers outside the country. We have many Ugandan dog handlers. Remember, Uganda today is one of the best fire, I call it a best fire, of producing technical searching dog handlers. And technical searching dog handler system is in here. Those boys, when they go out, they go with enough knowledge. Since they have started going out for overseas work, no client, no individual or company has ever denied them or done what? They are appreciating their work. Yeah? They have never been rejected in the system. And it's their passion. They are passionable, they are focused, they have knowledge, they are hard-working people, the Ugandan dog handlers. They are scattered all around the world and they get knowledge from here. We give them knowledge, still we pump them with knowledge. We don't want them to relay down. That's why I salute them very much every day.
Yes, sir.
Yeah? I know many of them. Yes. Some are working in Iraq many years. Syria, Afghanistan, Kuwait, all around the world, including Africa.
Yes.
Yeah. They go back with enough knowledge. So this is the kind of knowledge I want you to take up with.
Yes,
this knowledge I'm giving you is for you.
yes,
It should be assimilated in your body. It's for you. This is not for me. And do not think that I will be here with you every time. And you are not trying to remain under this tree. This tree is for the owner. You have to go higher. To a higher level. To attain international standards so that you can suit to do work outside. Here in Uganda, there is no work for detention dogs. There are very few. Our police can come and the army. You have to go out and do the work to get money. This knowledge I'm giving you will stay with you and it will pay way for you to get wealth. It's a wealth creation. That knowledge I'm giving you under this tree is a wealth creation. It will create wealth for you and your family and people around you. So be keen, understand what I'm saying, put it on practice. Laziness removed. And one thing I'm telling you that, leave out on tracking for white collar jobs. Many people have gone to school and they have no jobs. Many. And before the Son of Man started making a U-turn for these jobs, I need you to go and leave this under this tree and go away. Huh? Right now, the sons of rich men have made a U-turn there on this job. They are already taken the white-collar jobs in the office. You are a poor man. I support you. You are not. You are weak. You are in need. I work with people who are in need. So be focused. The future in dog handling is a technology. It's not picking a hole and then go and dig. It's a science. And you have to pass it. You don't pass it, you don't send you to get a job. You don't give you a certificate. You walk away. In dog school, when you are trained and you fail, you walk away without a certificate. If you pass it, your chances will be open. You start applying. The jobs are outside. Our people who have gone there a long time, they have done good. That's why I respect them today. So you also must read knowing that it's not your work to stay here. And don't think that I will be here with you every time. God knows what he's doing. So it's the knowledge is for you and your family and people around you. And I'm willingly giving you the knowledge because I deal with people of lower category who need help to be helped. Thank you and God bless you.